Akko is a coastal city in Israel's northwestern corner, just north of Haifa, with whom it shares a bay. An extremely old city, archaeologists and historians understand it to have been inhabited continuously for the last 4,000 years. A midrash found in many places, including Talmud Yerushalmi Shekalim 17a, tells us the origin of Akko's name and its geography. There was not one, but two early floods in the history of mankind. One took place at the time of Noah, as described in the Torah, but another earlier flood, tells the midrash, took place during the days of Enosh. According to some opinions in the midrash, the first flood stopped at Akko and Jaffa, while the waters of the actual Mabul that we are told about in the Torah reached Barbaria. However, according to the second opinion in the midrash, it is reversed. The waters of the Mabul themselves only reached the city of Akko and Yafo, the border of what we have in the modern state of Israel. This was the point that God declared, "The sea may go until here," a quote from Eov 38:11, namely, until Akko. And the midrash understands the name of Akko to be built upon the Hebrew words ad po, which is until here, where the sea was told to stop by God. Akko, unlike many other cities in Eretz Yisrael, is not mentioned many times in Tanakh. In fact, it is mentioned only once. It is part of the portion of Asher, but was not conquered from the Canaanim when the Jews entered Eretz Yisrael in the times of Yehoshua. The Jews and Canaanim lived alongside each other at that point, which is not significantly different from today, where Jews and Arabs live side by side peacefully. For the last 2,000 years, Akko has been home to many great rabbis, including many Tanaim, Amoraim, Rishonim, and Achronim, including many of the Bali HaTosfos, Ramban, Rambam, the Orach Chaim HaKadosh, and the Ramchal. In modern Zionist history, in the early part of the 20th century, Akko was home to a large prison where underground freedom fighters were held. It's best known for the prison break that occurred shortly before the establishment of the State of Israel, when Akko was captured by Israeli troops, leading to the beautiful city it is today. In the Talmud, Akko is given an ambiguous status as to whether or not it is truly considered to be part of halachic Israel for various issues. Some even understand that the border of Israel runs right through the city. Regardless of such, we see a tremendous expression of love, both by God in the story of how he stopped the Mabul at the city of Akko, but also by the rabbis of the Talmud. Rabbi Abba is recorded to have kissed the stones of Akko, as the Gemara in Ketubos tells us. Also, certain rabbis incorporated the city into their name, calling themselves Rabbi so-and-so Demin Akko, from Akko, also something that we don't see about many other cities in Israel and many of the Talmudic sages. This can teach us an important lesson about loving Israel. What is not even a certain part of the Holy Land was something so cherished by so many. How much more so when we are now in control of our homeland should we be appreciative of the great gift we have received and emulate God, as well as the rabbis of the Talmud, in showing all of Israel the respect and love it deserves.